let's go.
Mm. I was just looking at that question in that little pop-up box. What part of your body feels most honest when everything else is confusing?
This is a strange question.
It is. The first thought that popped into my mind was my mind, my brain.
Ah,
I
okay.
think your brain can only be true to yourself all the time. What? I mean, it's, yeah, unless you proactively lie to yourself and you keep repeating an untruth to yourself, right? Otherwise, whatever I'm thinking, it is what I'm thinking. It cannot be anything else. What I'm fearful of at that moment, or what brings me joy. It's all in here first. Then it can be expressed on my face, maybe in my body. How I react. And even if we say things that are external to my body, a situation around me, people around me, it's still my brain that is constant in that sense. Yeah, constantly true to myself lah, I guess. Honestly, true to myself, right? Yeah.
I think this particular question is really subject to interpretation, right?
Yes.
So many different ways to interpret it. So
quite ambiguous. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would say it's your brain.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking to myself, what would I answer? Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's like...
Okay, let's go. Next one. This is so up my alley. I mean,
right?
Because this is what I teach.
Yes.
What have you stopped spiritualizing so you could finally feel it? So many things, right? I think ever since I started this journey, when I've learned about what spiritual bypassing is, all those years ago, and then feeling it. I mean, so many things in my life that I realized that, of course, unknowing to me, I was spiritualizing or spiritually bypassing it. Let's see, maybe I can talk about my latest realization. When people come into your life, and sometimes we always, well, at least for me, I always think, okay, people come into my life for a reason. There's always a reason. But I've come to realize that some of the reason is that you have to not allow them into your lives. That's the reason. Because if I put it in a spiritual context, in a much more in positive light, and what positive light, inverted commas, right? What will happen is I would allow this person to come into my life, but then this person could be like not a good force. It could be a negative force. And if I just have this idea that, okay, there's a reason why this person come, into my life, and then I allow this, then I'm just self-sabotaging. It's like I'm not using my spiritual wisdom, to discern what is good or bad. Yeah. So not just about people, but about situations. Do I really, if I find myself in a situation, I can easily, instead of going into this reasoning like, oh, there's always a spiritual reason behind it, I pause, I put a stop and say, okay, no, there's no spiritualization going on. And I have to use spiritual wisdom or spiritual psychological wisdom to say move away from it. So And I think this particular topic is very confusing for a lot of spiritual people, because we often want to say we trust in the universe or trust in God to give us what we need. But then we also have the authority to say no, you know?
Your reason. Yeah, God gave you reason.
Yeah. And we have to learn how to be discerning, you know?
Rationalize
Exactly.
for ourselves, yeah.
Yeah. So I think in the past year, this has been something that I consciously practice. Yeah, in the past year or so, yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think what is perhaps more true is that people and situations that happen to us always teach us something.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, you know, whether I want it in my life or not, that's for me to reason and rationalize and be wise about. Yeah, but it will always teach you something.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And I think the mistake people make is they allow it to come in because they believe that this is going to teach me something, so I have to jump into it.
Correct.
Yeah, and this includes like relationships. I hear this too often with spiritual people when they say, oh, you know, this person, I feel like this is a lesson I need to learn, so I'm going to have this relationship with this person, you know, like, and then they get trapped in this cycle, right? Because so it's like the same lesson all over again, just with a different person.
Yeah. I mean, they forget that the lesson, it has already begun. The lesson is don't go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Recognize all the red flags, for instance, then don't go there.
Yeah. Why go? Yeah, like why jump into it?
Yeah, why eat hot curry when you know it's gonna give you a tummy ache, right? It's like, oh no, but it was served to me, so I have to try it. You know, I have to eat it. Yeah, it's
sometimes I think we are quite ridiculous as human beings, right? It's so ridiculous. Okay, this is yours.
What's something you've made more sacred by slowing down for it? Okay, I'll just pick. Actually, there are many things. I'll just pick one very specific thing, and that's my breakfast time. Yeah, when I was working full time, breakfast was very rushed. Just made sure I had it, washed up, and then boom, I'm out, right? But I have the luxury of having a slow breakfast, a very purposeful breakfast, and it becomes a time of really decompressing, preparing myself for the rest of the day, nourishing myself in different ways, you know, not just in terms of the food, but what I'm consuming with my mind, even with my, emotions, like the ambience, the cats, you know, around me, the quiet of the day. Yeah, so I really treasure it, and I look forward to it so much every day that so I will usually do my first half of the chores before this breakfast time, feed the cats and get my breakfast ready. Okay, then I really look forward to sitting down on the couch and just having one of my cats on my lap. And then I'm just like, okay, this is me time until I start the craziness, the second half of the, So it's very, very sacred for me, and I do not like to be disturbed during that time. Not that I get people disturbing me, but yeah, it's just very very purposeful, set aside time that I enjoy.
Okay. So you have a full meal or like a light breakfast?
I have 3 soft-boiled eggs.
Okay.
I have a cup of coffee, and I have a mug of apple cider vinegar juice. Yeah. So and it's a long one. It's a long breakfast. Can last for an hour or more. And I've never had the luxury of such a long breakfast, such a slow breakfast.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to do that. Yeah. Next. What story did you inherit that you're no longer following?
Inherit.
So many stories that I'm no longer following. Especially when it comes to, from the family. I mean, this one is literal inheritance of stories, right?
Right.
What is one that maybe stands out for me is, I don't know, it's hard to pick one. But I think in general, I mean, the story in the family dynamics is always about, how if you're weak, people will bully you. If you're too kind, people will take advantage of you. If you are, all these gibberish, right? I mean, to me, it's like, that's not... I mean, of course, when you're young, you believe it, right? Because that's the only thing that you know. As you get older, you realize this is bullshit, and so all these, like so many, like I can even, write down a list of all the things that we've been brainwashed. And I also catch myself when they unconsciously surface. So I can hear, like when I'm about to do something, I literally hear this voice, either my mother or my father, right? That inner voice that comes up and tells me something that goes against what I'm about to do. Like, that's rubbish, and be conscious of it. And I'm not following that trend, I'm following my own inner compass. It's so powerful how we've been brainwashed especially by people who are emotionally immature. So they make us do things that are like, and then when you grow up, you realize
sense.
That's ridiculous.
Can be very belittling. They I don't know if they realize, but it can be very belittling for the person who is it's being done to.
They probably don't realize that. That's why it's perpetuating.
Self-awareness is so important, right?
Yeah, and it's sorely lacking. I mean, not just with the boomer generation, but even people our generation, right? The self-awareness is so lacking.
I think it cuts through generations, I think. What's a role you no longer fit into, even if others still expect you to? I think it's a little bit like your answer to the last question you had. Always being okay, I'm the younger sibling. There are only two of us. My brother is much older, so I've always felt like very little, because of that, also the age difference. And among my cousins, I'm like almost the youngest. I've only got two younger ones who are not much younger. So I've always felt like the little kid in my family, within my small immediate family and the extended family. I've always felt like the one who didn't know anything, who they would say, you're too small, you can't play with us. I kind of grew up like that. So I think I don't know if I told you, I was quite a lonely child as a result, and I would play on my own and develop my imagination. So I think sometimes when big things happen in the family, like a big tragedy, they always forget that I'm no longer the little kid, that I can help as much as the next person, that I know as well as the next person, that I'm as wise as the rest of them. And I do kind of sense sometimes these voices echoing, that we won't, they would not even ask me for advice or help or whatever, because it's like somehow it's like no lah, and I would assert myself that as a result of not wanting to fit into that very wrong, I feel, image of me they have. I would assert myself, and whether they like it or not, I will say what I think they should be doing or whatever, and I would continue to offer help in ways that they don't realize I can be of help. Yeah. So I'm quite conscious of doing that within my family.
Okay. Yeah, that can be quite.
Yeah.
Because you grow with it, right? People are so set in their ways.
Yeah, and they forget that you've grown up. And it's weird because I'm very conscious of that. Like, even with my nephews, I don't see them as little kids, I really don't. Yeah, because they've proven that they are not. So I don't like to be treated like that, and neither do I treat people like that.
I think these roles sometimes they
stick.
They do stick. What does devotion look like in your everyday life? Devotion, keeping to my discipline. To me, that's a form of devotion. For example, to do my journal, and of course, my dog, taking him out multiple times a day, and then in the neighborhood, right, people will ask me, your dog doesn't do his business at home. I didn't know he's trained to do it outdoor. Then I say I work from home, so it's okay. It's like, I'll take him out like 4 to 5 times a day, kind of thing. Just today, somebody asked me, "Oh, you out for a morning?" I say, "No, this is just a pee break." So that I feel like these kind of almost ritualistic in a way, right? Keeps me on my toes. It helps me to track time. Because the dog is very consistent with the timing, like what time he needs to go, like he would come and ask me, and I look at the time, that's the time,
Right.
So it keeps me on my toes as to what I need to do next in my day, like what's happening next, So the other thing that devotion would be some form of exercise. Whether it's stretching, walking, yoga, doing, a little bit of lifting with kettlebell. That to me, it's taking care of myself is part of devotional practice. If I'm not healthy, then I cannot do the work that I want to do, which is to live my purpose, right? And of course, getting connected with nature. So a lot, I feel like it's almost like everything, like from cooking, make sure I choose the right thing to eat, things like that.
Yes, you're devoted to living well and mindfully. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is quite easy. It's my pride. I think a lot of my anger, my irritation, my resentment towards people or situations is my pride. I just think that I know better than that person that I'm angry with. I can do it better. I could have said it better. I'm just a better person all around. And sadly, my lack of humility. So it manifests itself in anger when things don't go the way that I demand them to go. So it's really pride and lack of humility, which I'm really trying to work on in a very concerted way.
Okay. Thanks for being so honest.
No. Mystery. Oh, so nice.
What mystery are you learning to live with instead of solve? I think I answered something similar, but not identical in our last, I think the Spin the Wheel episode
The one
that
that
came out.
yes.
Learning to live with instead of trying to solve. Maybe not solve, but trying to get an answer, trying to feel this. I think in my spiritual quest is often this maybe a search of wanting that aha moment, the feeling of aha in whether it's feeling in the body or aha mentally or logically. Even if I feel it here, it may not make sense here. It used to feel like, what's the answer? I want that. Yeah, I want that aha. I want the answer. But now I'm just okay with it. With just the experience of it, and whether it's dream work or whether it is in a half sleep, half wake state, where I see things or hear things, I just enjoy the experience for what it is and not try to solve it. And oftentimes if I let it be, the answer will come. If not immediately, but maybe it may come in a few weeks, a few months.
Or sometimes progressively, you may not know it all at once, but it comes to you. In bits and pieces. Build it up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Thank you for this Spin the Wheel.
Yeah.